that is arguably the most perfect fact we've ever been given.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Cool.
No.
It's another edition of KFC Radio.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because I don't know.
You're in the host chair.
I don't want to do that. No, I'm not in the host chair. Don't put that on me because then I'm going to get my head about that. And
Just
then,
say it's another
edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network podcast. It's Feitelberg. It's Jackie. I was going to maybe give myself a nickname, but then I was like, it's going to be cringe. It's Paz. It's Colleen. It's Vinny on the ones and twos. First time. We just taught him.
There's no chance this podcast gets recorded.
I was going to say
it's not just Vinny's fault. We've been setting up for an hour.
No, I'm sorry.
there's no we're just a couple guys hanging out talking. None of this is going out to anybody.
I meant to get here earlier and make sure that everything was set up, but like I said, I have full strap.
Yeah, you mentioned that before the show started. You have full strap.
So I
happy to be here.
That's good that I'm sitting next to you.
No, it's probably highly contagious. I looked it up, so I'm sorry that
we've all heard of strep throat.
I know, but Nick, I was gonna take the day off, and then Nick was he was saying he is gassed from the stream, rightfully so, and so then I was like, well, as again the owner of KFC Radio, I can't let my team down like that, so I had to come in. I had to step up and strap up. Talk about the stream.
The stream was a stream.
Transitions that I do. It's beautiful transitions.
I don't transition either. So this is just gonna be the fucking. You ever seen the video? It's an old video of just two babies in the kitchen just yelling at each other. I feel like that's how this podcast is. It's just like.
Good thing we're not even recording, probably.
I don't have much to say about the stream. It was fun. I liked it. It was good.
I was impressed by your did you fall asleep? Did you stay up the whole time? I actually didn't watch. I actually have no idea what happened on the stream.
I impressed you so much.
I'm so hot. My fever's so bad.
No, I fell asleep at 6 a.m. I think 7 a.m. until about 8.
You stayed up until 7 a.m.?
Yeah, and it was also the stupidest thing in the world that we didn't think it through properly, time wise, because we started at noon, but I woke up at 6 a.m. So I had the added it should have been wake up go.
Yeah.
Because then I could have done it. But also with the timing of it being at noon, if I did when we finished fast 8, Nick was like, should we just power through? And that would have been what I wanted to do. But if we just powered through, we would have finished at 9 a.m. So I was like, we can't finish before everyone wakes up. This is the stupidest thing we had. So we thought about maybe adding in a movie and then pushing it back. But I was like, I didn't ever outright say it, but in my head, once I realized what the time was, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. This is you can't finish at 8:45 in the morning on Saturday morning. It'd be ridiculous. So we should have done.
Have you taken any naps in between?
What's that?
Had you taken any naps in between?
No. I was on the verge many a time. It's crazy what a time warp it is in here with no windows, no nothing. I sitting there for 4 hours and watching a movie, watching TV is fucking nothing to me. And after the first 2 movies, I got up to go to the bathroom or whatever, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's still bright out. It was 4 p.m."
Oh no! Try working in here every single day.
It's crazy. It's it is. It fucks with you. It's I imagine. I would have to liken myself to those heroes in the Navy who take submarine rides and shit like that. Like people in World War II who are we're going over to fucking bomb Russia or whatever the hell they did. That I feel like I did that Saturday. I can
no, and you did.
I can meet a World War II sub vet and be like, buddy, you and me. We get it.
You got it. You got it. And you did it.
These other people out here fucking seeing daylight all the time don't understand the shit we had to deal with in order to watch 963 car accidents, 72 times family was said.
I used to edit in the other room, which is the same, until 2 a.m. and so that I'd be in here from 10 a.m. back when I came in on time, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. and then it would just be I'd walk out and I'd be like, oh my god, I have not seen the daylight for I can't do the math, but
for a lot of time.
I also was I like popped in like a few times.
Yes.
So then I was on my way back home, and it was like 2:30 in the morning or whatever, and I was like blackout drunk, and I was like, we gotta go to the stream. Like, we gotta go.
Once you left, you grabbed a pirate water and left. I was like, she's coming back.
And so then the people who I was with was like, you're blackout. You cannot, like, I'm gonna save you right now. Like you can't do that. So
see, don't listen to those people.
I know. Well, I tried not to. But
you're blackout drunk. Ever more the reason to come on the stream.
No, apparently it was passive. It was like blackout where it's like it's funny, but like it was like not that. They were like, no.
I know I know the exact state you're talking about.
Exactly.
Like it's kind of sad. Like some things that you pushed way down are coming up, but like in a fun, like you're trying to be funny about it, and everyone's like, we know what you're doing. It's not thinly veiled anymore.
I would just like come in and kill the vibes of the stream.
We can tell you're working through stuff, and it's making us uncomfortable.
Nick's like, I'm gonna clip that out. Actually,
I will say that about being on the stream post Mincy. Was it
PM?
PM? Yeah. Like it was like every time I was like, I don't know. Like, there's a little more.
What were you holding back?
Not like nothing. But what was it like? Nick said something where we were.
I'm trying not to say
it. Nick said something where he was like, what was it? Oh, it was in Too Fast, Too Furious. Because we knew Chrissy Teigen was in one. And when we were like, oh, let's see like Chrissy Teigen. We later found out it's just her boobs. Like she said that like she's never actually
I was there
in
for
it.
this.
You were there.
Thank you for remembering.
And Nick was like, is that Chrissy Teigen? And it was like, no.
Wait, that was me.
That was you? Okay.
In my defense, I was sitting there. I could like barely see the screen, and so I was like, maybe it looked like a really young Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, I mean, it is 20 years ago.
It was like the face shape, but it was nothing to do with anything else.
It is also weird how just saying someone looks alike became like borderline racist. Like people say I look like someone all the time. I'm not offended by it.
You're
It's
white,
like,
yes.
I had that moment with the I am 12 guy. I was like,
I had that feeling too.
I was like, I know for a fact it is, and I was like, and I kind of like said it. I was like, I think it's I am 12 guy.
I was like, I hope he's right.
And I double checked on my phone. I was like,
yes, it's him. Okay. All right, those are the moments I mean. Where I was like, woof. All right, we dodged a bullet. Your 2 moments.
I definitely.
That's why we shouldn't be allowed on a live stream. Yeah. A professional should be doing it.
I definitely PM post Mincy, or I guess BC whatever. I am now very careful about how I say we hit Nick Hamilton. Like Nick is. Like there was one time where it got that somebody like
what did she say?
It got like whatever, and now I'm like I just don't say. We got to come up with a new name for him.
Hamilton. Call him Nick at all times, except for when there's like what is it like in Spanish where you change the preposition or whatever they're called, and like it's always Nick, Nick, and then when he's gonna do something is Hamilton is.
But we can't be rolling the dice like that anymore.
I was telling you that I joined you in the wee hours in the morning, like 3 a.m., and then fell asleep and woke up with you for the morning.
A bizarre amount of people said they did.
That was sus.
Dan texted me and said he like just watched me snore for a while. I have no problem doing the live streams. I might start doing it more often because people are like, it's very comforting. Just like watching someone exist.
It is some Truman Show
Which
shit.
really highlights how alone we all are. Apparently I was snoring like a motherfucker, which Dan was like, it was oddly soothing. And I was like, yeah, that's my fucking trick with the ladies. It's very jarring at first, but eventually it becomes a sound machine. And like, I can't sleep without it. I'm running back to old Johnny boy. I haven't slept in 4 days. Please get in bed with me. You're always come back.
Oh my God. I have been waking up to myself snoring, which is not supposed to be happening because of the nose job. So we might have to get 2 nose jobs.
Get another nose job?
I'm not gonna get another nose job, but like I'm not supposed to be snoring.
Like you snore so loud you wake
No,
yourself
like
up?
but like I'll wake up and it'll be like a cute snore, like for sure. But like I'll wake up,
Sure.
I'll wake up and I'll be like, that I definitely woke up from a snore.
I do that. But I almost use my snore as my reverse alarm clock, where I'll fall asleep on my couch like half asleep, and I'll wake up from a snore. And I'll be like, okay, time to go to bed. like I will just run until I start snoring, and then my snore will wake me up, and I go, okay, it's bedtime now.
It's bedtime.
It's actually really, really useful. It is
Yeah, a little sad
nice skill to
for
have.
sure. But
All right, next topic.
Wait, how uncomfortable was the massage?
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm in so much pain right now. Like my neck's all fucked up, my
Yeah.
lower back's a mess. Shout out Peter, really nice guy. I hope I never see him ever again in my whole life. It was.
We might actually need to get him back because we have that massage sketch.
Oh yeah.
We can run that back with him.
Dude, it was like. First of all, do you remember? I don't know if anyone who watched, but like at one point I asked him, "Is this the weirdest situation you ever had to give a massage in?" And he just went, "No." And I was like, "Can you elaborate? Did you sign an NDA?" And he just didn't acknowledge that I asked that question.
what do you think the weirdest possible?
Dude, it's pretty hard to come up with a weirder situation than fucking massaging a dude on a live stream watching Fast and Furious. I'll say this: they're both true. It's the most uncomfortable I've ever been during a massage. It's also maybe the best massage I've ever gotten.
Really?
Because he wasn't rough me up. You gotta, this is the first time I've ever had a massage where they roughed me up. Like again, if you go back, I'm shaking all over. It was not a gentle massage. And like I was like, oh okay. When people are like trying to be like sensual or like relaxing with it,
That's uncomfortable.
that's like I want to be like feel like I'm going over like the speed bump. That was at one point he's like, man, you're so tense, just relax. And it's like, there's never been a more impossible request in the history of the world. Like you asking me, because also like during the whole thing, my head wasn't in the face hole. So I was trying to watch the movie still.
Yeah.
There was one point that was very funny where it was just like he's like keeping making vigorous massage, and I was just like, car accident.
I know you didn't watch any of the clips probably, but like when you were getting massaged, Nick put on like the speed filter where it had like the horizontal lines going forward. That was so fucking funny to watch.
he was roughing me up. It was, but again, like my body was ajar, how it's not supposed to be. So I think that threw everything out of whack. I'm in pain today. I'm not in a good spot. But whatever. What else we got? Oh, the team Harry and Meghan train rolls on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Did you see that? So I'm gonna first quote with what happened. They got fired from Spotify.
Oh really?
Yeah, they did.
Wait, was this supposed to be the podcast that they were supposed to like tell all the secrets or
They
whatever?
got like 20 million for it, right?
No, this is just Meghan Markle's.
Okay.
So by they, I don't know. Maybe Harry still has his deal. Meghan Markle's podcast got canceled. It's called Archetype. Meghan Markle's podcast produced just 12 episodes in a $20 million contract. The Wall Street Journal suggests that she may not earn the full amount after not meeting productivity clauses. Oh. Pod News has heard from multiple sources that some interviews on the show were done by staffers with her questions edited in afterwards. These motherfuckers are gangsters, dude. That is such an awesome move to have, like, Serena Williams come in and be like, fucking talk, like, I'm not doing this shit.
Wait. So they would have, like, Meghan wouldn't be asking. I was not fully paying attention to that. Sorry, but Meghan like wouldn't be asking the questions. They would just have staffers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in particular, Serena Williams, I went to look at who the guests were. She had some pretty big guests. Like, I don't know, no one that really gets me going, but like, she had Serena Williams, she had Mindy Kaling, she had Paris Hilton, I forget, a few others.
Yeah.
But the Serena episode was about ambition.
Yeah.
And I just love picturing, like, some staffer being like, so Serena, ambition's tough, right? While like Meghan Markle's napping in the other room.
Why couldn't she just do it though?
I look, if we want to ruin the joke, I would imagine that Meghan Markle did those interviews.
Yeah.
And then there were probably, like, that's not crazy, like, on a news report that, like, you know, like, the host is talking about something and they kind of just, like, splice in an answer from an interviewer. Like, it's not like I can't think of any other news host but Tucker Carlson. Like, say Tucker's talking about some subject and they're like, we talked to the expert on fucking genealogy, and then it just, like, cuts to the expert saying something.
Yeah.
And then they cut back to Tucker. Like,
Does that make you wanna get to the level where I'm just with the thing asking them questions while you're napping in the corner?
It makes me want to get to $20 million.
Yeah.
Bro, you hear all the podcasts when it gets thrown around. Where the fuck is it? dude, Spotify, fucking call us. I will leave this company 2 fucking seconds, bro. What the fuck? I'll do so many more than 12 podcasts. We do like 8 podcasts a week here. It is crazy. We like just somehow started. It's insane how many podcasts we do. We only put out 3. When you do the interviews, we probably do 6 podcasts, 7 podcasts a week here, which that isn't even hard. But it's a lot more than Meghan Markle did in a full year.
we like did the math, and like I think I've been here for like significantly less than everyone here. I think I put out more podcasts than anybody at the company because we put out so much fucking content a week.
It's bizarre. I'd argue it's too much. We should probably do way fucking less, but we're scared to say no. So anytime someone's like, do you want to interview this person? We say, sure, bring him in. We should be more exclusive, probably, but whatever. You throw a name at us, come on in. Speaking of that, we did get a guest from the Fast Stream who is, it's not an actor, but it's probably the biggest name. It's the biggest name you don't know in Fast and Furious. We will bleep it out. It's Fast and Furious
no
film.
way. He reached out to you?
His assistant emailed and was like,
Oh,
That's
whoa.
awesome.
like, you want him on the show? Which I actually think is sneaky going to be.
You should try and
Yeah.
you should try and be in the next one.
You think that's not the first thing I
Wait,
thought?
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
Bro, I've had literal dreams already. That happened Saturday afternoon. I've already had dreams about like me and Vin on the red carpet.
Yeah, I wouldn't admit that to people.
No, it's already done. Already done. Luckily, this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's so true.
But yeah,
It's just so funny to see you. Like I would do
so
that.
homie, it's family. If I could get one line, if I could say family.
That's what I was thinking. That's what they should have you in for.
It's about family.
Just like a weird family.
Eyes.
Guess what? Eyes.
Oh
my god. Was that Paul Walker edit that I sent you not the hottest thing you've ever seen?
The other thing while we're talking about Spotify, this is a thing that's been going on forever, but it's being talked about right now. So I've been thinking about it. The Rogan thing, where like Rogan's trying to have someone debate Robert Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been it's been happening forever. This online culture, I suppose, of debate me.
What?
Like people just like be like, why don't you debate me? Why don't you debate me?
Yeah.
If your response to debate me is anything other than why don't you stop being a fucking dork, like why would anyone debate anybody?
Yeah.
That's crazy to just be like, why don't you debate me? Fucking why don't you shut up, dude? No, I'm not debating you.
It's kind of like the thing that I think it was your college room or something like that, where you were like, fight me. You know, whenever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I've been running into that so recently, but like I'm just like every time I get frustrated, I was like, fight me, and then I'll be like, why don't you debate me? And
Debate me is an insane thing to just say. Like if you were in debate club in high school, and you said to someone, debate me, they'd stuff you in a locker.
Yeah.
You're a fucking dork if you're throwing out. If you've ever said to somebody, why don't you debate me? You're a loser. Like flat out. And now I know Rogan didn't say it. I understand the fucking reasoning behind it. If you have Robert Kennedy debating someone about, I don't know, what vaccines or whatever the fuck we're still talking about. But like, if you say debate me, me personally, which again I understand Rogan didn't say.
It sounds like you're saying DeBaby.
Debate me.
I thought you were talking about DeBaby for like the first like.
Why don't you debate me on that topic? Why don't you stop being a fucking loser, bro?
I don't understand. I really thought you were talking about DeBaby for like a long period of this. I was trying to figure out how DeBaby has anything to do with Joe Rogan or any of this.
You thought I was talking about debate me.
I thought you were talking about DeBaby the whole time.
Debate me. Why don't you debate me?
Has anybody seen, wait, sorry to change the subject, but has anybody seen my DeBaby? I made a TikTok about it, didn't go viral, whatever. But has anybody heard about my like in college, there was like this boy who I was obsessed with, and for some reason, like he would only text me when I was playing DaBaby, and so like for like the first time. I don't know why I was like even jamming out to DaBaby, but I'm sorry to completely hijack the
I think we were
topic
talking about
and talk about DaBaby, but I like first time I'm listening. No, don't. And then I don't know why, but he texted me. Didn't think anything of it. Second time, playing DaBaby again. I don't know why I'm listening to DaBaby so much. He texted me again, and I was like, that's a funny coincidence. Third time, I'm playing DaBaby again, and he texted me again, and I was like, and this was like the only like 3 times I was playing DaBaby, so I was like, there's something like DaBaby is like it's some kind of like seance thing or whatever, like I don't know what. So then like all of like that freshman year or whatever, I would just like turn on DaBaby and then look at my phone and hope that he would text me. And I thought I would have like these like DaBaby seances where I was like it was so crazy.
Have, like,
I was so
explain
crazy.
to me the DaBaby seance.
Like I would just turn on DaBaby and I would just like look at my phone and be like, is he gonna text me? Is he gonna text me? And then there was one time it wasn't DaBaby, but it was like Little Baby, like featuring Lil Baby, and I was like, okay, so something about babies. It was a bad time in my life. I was really, really obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Anyways,
These are the moments that come out when you're blacked out. That money.
yeah, exactly.
You just keep saying baby, and your friends are like, we know what you're saying.
Anyways, so yeah, have you guys ever had something like that?
No.
I would delete Snapchat for like 2 days, and it'd be like in hopes of like a girl would like that I wanted to like text me back would Snapchat me back. So I would delete it, and then 2 days would go by, like so you weren't waiting for it. And every time that I re-downloaded it, it was like I wouldn't get a Snapchat, but then 10 minutes later I would get a Snapchat. That was like my kind of like.
I don't understand what you guys are talking about.
Wait, you don't understand my DaBaby thing?
I don't understand the baby thing. I don't understand the Snapchat thing.
But the Snapchat thing.
The Snapchat thing was kind of like a reset. Like if like I was like not getting a response.
Because you were hoping it's like when you don't even care.
But I don't
it.
even care, so I'm like I'd delete it, fucking, and then when I would pick it back up, I wouldn't get one, but that would kind of I guess like reset it for me, and then I would get a Snapchat.
I actually get that from a girl's perspective. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
frustrating to be like I Snapchat him, and then 2 days later like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it
kinda
works.
different.
That'd be effective. I'd be like, okay. Did you ever even have Snapchat?
No, I like never used. I had it for like a very brief period of time. It was like that was the first app.
Yeah.
Where I was like, nah, I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Do you
shit.
ever go on TikTok, or you don't even have it on your
I
phone?
don't even have it on my phone.
Wow.
I get so fucking annoyed when people text me TikToks because then
don't have
it
the app.
opens right to the app store, so I have to go back and fucking hit in the top corner is a little thing that like you go to the website, and then when you go to the mobile TikTok, it fucking there's tons of stuff in the way of the videos, so you can't even really see it. So I just like it. JamesAllen.com is the online destination for designing a customized engagement ring she'll love more easily than you'll ever thought possible, and saving up to 50% compared to the traditional stores. Choose from over 200,000 certified conflict-free diamonds. They've got both earth-created and lab-created. Once you pick your diamond, you can see it magnified 360-degree view, so you can see what the actual diamond looks like up close in HD on your phone or your computer. That is important because everyone's going to be zooming in. So on your computer or on your phone is the most important way to see what the diamond looks like. Seriously, you can walk into a jewelry store and look at their diamonds under a magnifying glass. You still wouldn't get as close a look as you'd get at JamesAllen.com. Then you can pick from hundreds of ring settings in platinum, white gold, rose gold, or yellow gold. All the golds. JamesAllen.com offers an augmented reality ring try-on so you can see what it'll look like on your hand. You already know your girlfriend's checked out that feature once or twice. As I said, the Instagram, this Facebook post, the tweet, whatever it is you want to call it, wherever you want to put it, they're going to look. Your friends are going to zoom in. They're going to talk about you behind your back. Might as well have them saying, that looks fire. But here's what really makes the most helpful place to shop. They offer real-time diamond consultations. Why can't I say words right? Consultations with non-commissioned experts who can walk you through the process, educate you on the technical stuff, and answer your questions. They'll even advise you on how to pop the question if you want. Everything from JamesAllen.com comes with a lifetime warranty, free resizing and engraving, and hassle-free 30-day returns. JamesAllen.com is the fastest-growing online retailer of engagement rings and diamond jewelry. They've already been a part of over 200,000 engagements around the world. Is yours next? Get 25% off your order when you go to jamesallen.com and use code KFC. That's code KFC at jamesallen.com for 25% off your order. I cannot imagine getting a diamond ring for 25% off. Well, I can't imagine it because we're giving it to you. jamesallen.com, code KFC.
This reminds me, because now I have a bunch of like, sorry to cut you off. Now I have a bunch of like Tim Riggins edits or whatever. But now, what do you think the most like believable TV couple is? I think Tim Riggins and Lila.
Really?
Yeah. Like season 3, they're
great
so
actors
cute.
then.
Good, but they did date.
They did date, but not for most of the show. Most of the show, they hated each other.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It actually is funny where she wrote a memoir.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
remember
like.
that. No, but apparently it was really good.
I mean,
why you think?
was anyone clamoring for Minka Kelly's memoir? like, I gotta read what Minka Kelly's life was like.
I don't know. I think that she's pretty cool. But I guess.
What do
like,
you know about Minka Kelly?
I don't know anything about Minka Kelly. Maybe I would want to know. That's a good point.
Wait, when did she do this?
Very recently.
Okay.
And she wrote in it that they had a very toxic relationship, which got the screen grabs and the headlines and stuff like that. And then when you read the excerpt, it's like, I don't know, you were in a relationship in your 20s. It's like we'd fight and then we'd get back together, and then we'd fight and we'd get back together, and then she was like, but everyone on set, like once we broke up, they liked him and they'd like go out for beers with him, and I had to just like handle it alone. It was like, it sounds like you broke up and everyone liked him better and hung out with him. Like when you break up, people are you gotta choose one of them. No, you don't have to, but most of the time people choose one of them.
Yeah, maybe you should have like made more friends, been more likable or whatever.
Been more likable would have been a good one. Or like be Tim Riggins. Tim Riggins is fucking cool. People like him.
So
No shit, they want to get beers with him.
So true.
Shout out Tim, come on the pod.
Okay, well, I think that they're like a really believable couple. So maybe I'm just.
I think
watching
Coach
the
Taylor and Tammy knocked them out. Of
So
the
true.
park.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Coach Taylor and Tammy are like the prototypical, not stereotypical. The like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I also think it's like they're good. Sometimes I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, like when I get married, it's like the love's gonna die, like the honeymoon phase is gonna be like over, whatever, and like it makes me like not want to get married. But then it's like seeing them, it's like wait, but then it's like a partnership. Like they're really good like partners. You know what I mean?
They're very good partners, but I'd even say they're definitively great partners. I'd even like as far as the partnership goes, like. There is still a hierarchy. There's a tandem can work well together in a partnership, but still one's the boss. She's the boss. Like, which I think is like the perfect example of like big, not big, but like tough, gruff guy.
Yeah.
And like, guess what? She runs shit.
Yeah.
Like Tammy Taylor is the matriarch. There is no patriarch in the Taylor household.
I respect that. Like when she becomes the principal, she just like he's like, you're fucking me over by every decision you make, and she's like. Sorry, I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Which is funny too, where like you reverse the roles, and it's just like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right, he's really mean.
Yeah. That's
turns
so
like
true.
slang.
She's
queen.
a boss. Yeah.
That's so true. I also think
I don't give a fuck, Tammy. Shut up. Like Jesus Christ, he's a little aggressive.
there was like that. I wonder if they. I think like when he was talking about
so
moving
pink today.
or whatever. Yeah, you do look
like crazy pink.
Why do you look so pink?
I don't know.
I think it's the hat, the orange hat.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
and
all
the
light
pale colors.
Yeah.
It's not your coloring. You should get your colors tested.
I see my colors tested.
You should get your colors tested.
What does
Like
that
this, not your colors, not your coloring.
This the white and tan, not.
But I think because those are like very summery colors, and you should go for more like winter colors. You seem like a winter color.
Well, I sure am. But here's the problem. It's the summer.
Yeah, well then you're screwed. I don't know what to tell you about that. But you can wear winter colors, just like summer clothes, in the winters, whatever. I've also seen a lot of TikToks about this. I should get off.
I was watching this like what color white works on your skin tone, and it's like people like are broken down to like 3 different whites. It's like a cool white, a warm white,
Yeah.
and like a
That's it. Exactly. It's like
and
there's
I
a common
honestly I looked myself in the mirror for like 30 minutes. I was like, I don't know what fucking white I am. I was like, dude, I think I changed my
good white or a bad white.
It's like, what type of white am I? I gotta know what t-shirt to buy for the summer.
That's very funny.
I gotta find this TikTok.
No, because there is like.
Wait, now I'm fucking curious. Obviously, since it's not whatever white. I don't know what kind of white I am, and I don't know what kind of white I'm wearing.
Wait, I want to show you. It's like this girl holds up like it's the same color, but it's just like like slightly different hues. But it completely changes her whole like face or whatever when she holds up different. And it's like there's the cool tone whites. There's the cool tone everything. Like this is not your white.
Bro, I love this t-shirt. I just got a t-shirt. Now I can never wear it again.
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine if you want to look like medium rare pink steak or whatever. I'm kidding.
This is so impossibly. This is exactly the Tammy Coach situation where I was like, Jackie, fucking not that. They'd be like, what the fuck? Fights is really mean.
Yeah, that's true. No, wait, what I was gonna say was there was
Jackie, what the fuck were you thinking when you got dressed today? You thought that one would be...
Wait. You guys do that all the time.
No, we just make fun of meat sweatshirts.
No. You guys say...
This is like a difference between like making fun of like what you're wearing versus who you are. Like you're like that just doesn't work.
That's
with
true.
you.
Like I'm saying, like your issues.
You can
your
take
skin
the sweatshirt
tone.
off and fix it at any time.
So true.
I can't fix my skin color.
No, but you guys will always
It's
be
racist,
like,
is what it is.
well, no, it's not racist.
Yeah.
It's just like you should go in the sun or something, or I don't know. It's racist. You can't really change it. It's just your skin tone. You guys always say, you're like, why are you such a slob? Like, you guys will go in on, like, it as if it were a personality thing. You guys go pretty harsh on whatever I wear.
It's just, I don't think I comment on anything more than the sweatshirt.
Kevin goes harder.
I mean, it is a difficult conversation to have while you sit here in 2 completely different socks.
No. yeah.
Like, you have a brown sock and a pink sock
I know,
on.
but I don't take
You look like a kid's carton of chocolate milk and strawberry milk.
Okay, but do you, that's my thing is I'm done with matching socks. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, I get that, but like there's a level to like not caring about matching socks.
Well, I didn't think I was really
Like-
gonna see anybody today. I thought I was gonna
Like,
be
can you just hold them up for the camera
No,
real quick?
no, we don't have to do
You
that.
gotta show it.
No,
We're
we
talking. They could not be more different
Okay,
socks.
I know, but like
It's a polka dot and a solid and a pink and a brown.
I know, but I was like, it's laundry day, and like I wasn't gonna
You
find it.
do laundry a lot, huh?
Okay, this is the kind of stuff that you're like, I never comment on your outfits.
I only did that because I was attacked. I returned fire. I'm sitting here getting judged by
But again,
it
like
very much looks like if you put them together, it looks like a strawberry milk carton.
it does kind of look, but also like there are pink polka dots on this one, so it does kind of technically match. It's not like it's like crazy, like pink.
Yeah,
pink
I
and,
get what you're saying. At the same time, it's pretty crazy.
All black again today.
What?
I said all black again today, huh?
Here we go again. Commenting on whatever. First of all, not on my period. Just clarify that. And I was wearing the white there, so I did have that. But it was mostly because I have a fever, and so I'm sweating profusely, and I didn't want to show that. Which you two, in about 2 days, will experience the same thing. So it's kind of contagious.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next topic. What was I gonna say?
I also want to say real quick. I think in La La Land, Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone are also up there with the most convincing couple.
Yeah, because they don't work out.
What?
Because they don't work out.
Oh, I thought you were like they don't like work out. You're saying they're like fat.
Most of the realistic couples don't stay together.
Oh my god.
Thus the realism.
Tammy and
Coach do. Yeah. He gives up his dreams for her.
Yeah, Tammy runs a fucking
He
show.
literally does.
That's right.
She's like, it's my time now. He's like, we're 35.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Michael Scott, and he leaves for her.
Yeah.
He leaves. That's right. So name one that like works out that the man doesn't give up everything for, because I can't.
Classic. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, let's go.
Tony Stark hangs it up, and then he died.
He's like, I'm not going back to nowhere. Okay, next topic. Oh, I got another thing the internet ruined. I got something today. I was in the gym this morning, and flags. I was using the incline bench, and this girl, I was there first, came in front and started stretching. What can I do?
Oh.
There's only one incline bench. I can't move. And when I say this was sexual stretching,
You're saying she's asking for it?
no, I'm saying like I was just like every time I finished, I was just like, because I don't like looking at my phone.
Yeah.
I get so mad when if I'm at the gym, I just don't look at my phone. I get so mad when I see someone like sitting on a bench playing on their phone. So I keep it like a thing to keep it in my pocket, and it's just 1 hour every day, no phone. And so I just like sit on the bench and I'm just like I can't look down. But it's also the only if my head is straight, it's the only thing I can look at.
Do you think that she was like coming on to you?
No, I don't. but like, there's just nothing else I could possibly do, other than and
I
the
will
reason
say
I'm saying
it
the
is
internet
hard
ruined it
for
is
guys
like,
at the gym.
it was Jackie was insane.
Yeah.
It was the most. I almost called the police. Like it was borderline shouldn't be happening in public. Where it was,
The drama.
Bro, like, dude, like I can't do it because I'm not flexible enough. But like I'm talking like, like both legs impossibly like this is as far as I can go.
This is such a sad sight to see right
And
now.
then arms out and like I can't even go back any further than this.
Yes,
but like
Okay.
that. But in the fucking, you guys get the gist of it. But it was like fast and repetitive and like, and then like switching. And I was just like, this is insane that this is happening right in front of me. And again, like TikTok just happened. I'm like, she's probably filming this somewhere.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I was like, it looks like I was autistic for butts. I just kind of sat there like staring at the wall, knocking my head back and forth.
I will say though that like I think that it's gone too far in the other direction. Like with the guy who's on like the gym, who does like the like gym.
Joey Swole.
Yeah, is he the guy who like will be like, because there's the girls who like will be like, this guy was being so creepy. But now it's like the guy's like, no, like it's not you, like, or he's just taking it too far in the other direction where it's like, but there are a lot of creepy guys at the gym. So it's not
for sure.
always like the.
No,
I'm not
like
explaining this well,
everything,
but
the
you know
truth
what I
is
mean.
in the middle.
Exactly.
But like, you know, I actually looked like you ever see like those rides at like amusement parks or whatever that go up and then pause and they come whipping back down?
Yeah.
That's what my head was the whole time. I'd be like, up. Like, I just couldn't keep. If I looked straight, it looked like I was looking at her, and it was 20 minutes of that, and it was the most. I don't know. Like, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I just like bury my head into my phone. Like I.
But
don't know.
that pisses me off so much when I see
yeah,
someone doing it. I'm like, because if and like, granted, I'm taking the same amount of time, probably.
Yeah.
In between like sets and shit.
I think
But
you
like,
should like look at your muscles. Just
Yeah. Look at yourself. Actually.
look at yourself. Yeah.
but no, there's no mirror in front of us. It was like there's like a fucking AstroTurf, but it's black thing, and then on the other side of that is like a dance studio, whatever those mirrored studios are.
Yeah.
So there's nowhere to look ahead.
But you can just look like that.
I mean, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah, no, but like you're either a pervert or you're self-obsessed, so you can choose one.
It's like pick a personality. You have two juices.
None of them are gonna be good, but you can choose one.
I chose autistic, and that's it.
You're like third choice. That is hard. I like kind of sometimes get offended because a lot of like my friends will be like, oh my god, like this guy came up and hit on me at the gym, and I literally like never get somebody like hitting on me at the gym. And it's because like if you guys think I look like a slob here, I look so like I never wear like anything cute. It's like running shorts, oversized t-shirt or whatever. Like it's not cute at all. And so then I just had a realization the other day where I was like, maybe I should get a little sluttier with it. So I'm about to be a problem at the gym. Everyone's about to be autistic at this gym.
You work out like a fucking one
Like a
state
porn
basketball
star?
player.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie's got a t-shirt on that's like what are the fucking t-shirts you say like you just got schooled. I hope you learned your lesson. Whatever the fuck they used to say.
Yeah.
Those
The old Nike ones. Yeah.
Which is no, I don't think they were Nike. Were they Nike?
The Nike ones with the bold front. Like,
with, like, the
you
one,
can't
like,
guard
the
this.
character.
Period. Yeah.
And then
I had 4.
just these huge fucking gym shorts.
Yeah.
Turo is the world's largest car sharing marketplace. With Turo, you can book any car you want for just about any occasion from a community of local hosts across the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Book an SUV for a road trip, get everyone together, go catch a festival this summer, or just go to the beach, go to the mountains, go wherever you want. You can get something easy and affordable for getting around on vacation. You get something easy and affordable for getting around the city, wherever you need to go. You can even test drive an EV, an electronic vehicle. Or, this is the big one, you can get a vintage car or something classy, something flashy for a special event or just a photo shoot. Every trip is backed by liability insurance. Terms, conditions, and exclusions do apply. Find your drive. Forget boring rental cars at Turo.com. So that actually leads me into my next thing. It actually leads in perfectly. What are the things that you get dressed up for that you're like, why do I care about this so much?
Oh.
I mean, my favorite thing to get dressed up for, which it's very common, is just go grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping's huge.
Shopping for more clothes also is my second favorite. Third, work, honestly.
Work. Where you
Same, right?
Jackie doesn't smell test before work. That's good.
My least favorite thing to get dressed for is very, very fancy occasions.
I actually don't care so much for those because there's not much wiggle room because everyone's dressing up. So then if you elevate it even more, it's like, all right, you're trying a little hard.
Exactly.
And if you dress down, you're like, you're trying a little hard. It's like it's almost like everyone's put on a uniform. Like, all right, we're all in suits and ties today. You can wear a nicer suit or anything like that, but when sometimes I'll pop a pocket square, but typically like there's not a ton of wiggle room while staying within the bounds of society without being like, all right, that's trying. On a regular day, you can get dressed up and go, oh, he looks nice. You try a little bit, but it's not like this crazy outfit, which I've violated that before and will again. But when everyone like a wedding or something like that, like everyone's kind of just in a suit.
Yeah.
But today I got really dressed, not really dressed, but like
Today?
No, I've
hates this
changed.
outfit.
I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I got dressed for the doctors.
The doctor's like, you are abnormally discolored. You got dressed for the
I
doctor.
got dressed, went home, went to the gym, showered, got dressed again, and I wore a very similar
That's
outfit.
3 outfits today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is outfit 3. But I was like, why do I give a fuck what I'm wearing to the doctors right now?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like the doctor, I think, is like, I want to put out an air like, hey, just so you know, I am put together. Like, no matter what this fucking
There's not much you need to look for.
Says, I'm all right.
Smart.
So I do. Oh, dude, therapy.
Therapy, I would dress up for.
Yeah.
Dress up, bro. Therapy was like a day on the calendar.
Yeah.
It's like
I would dress up for therapy because if I was talking about like a boy or something, I wouldn't want her to think like, well, he probably just doesn't like you because you're ugly. So then I wanted to like show like, no,
he's the crazy one.
I don't know why he wouldn't fucking want this.
I had one time that my therapist was like, she's like, those are nice pants, and it was like after a year of seeing her, and I was like, it's all been worth it. It's all been worth it getting to here. Just a little chinking away at the armor, finally broke through the fourth wall, which is like, you look great today. But people have said that they didn't care. I remember this was a big thing during the pandemic too. People were like, I don't shower for the therapy. I'm like, you kidding me? It's the only time I get dressed.
Yeah.
I think it's dressing up for when you're seeing one singular person. Like getting a beer with one of your boys, you just push the boundaries. Like, you go a little crazy with it, and he like if it's bad, he'll never only one person saw it. But
See, I'd rather more people see it.
Yeah.
I'd rather more people be like, because it just says like, ooh, he's trying a little bit. He's doing something different. He's not just putting on a t-shirt and shorts. He's going a little different today. I was actually listening to like an audio clip from some podcast. I saw it on my Twitter. I could find it, and it was actually I'm gonna play it because it was like so. I can't understand, and obviously I like clothes, but I can't understand people who don't, because like, no matter what, your clothes say something about you. Like they're interesting and they're again, if you don't care, you don't care. That's fine, but that says something right there. But the idea that you can like get dressed in the morning and like you don't even look in the mirror for just a little bit of like, oh, all right, and that doesn't. Maybe it's because I have so few bright spots, but that doesn't have like a little bit of like.
You don't like turn yourself on a little bit.
Like not even like I don't like not turn yourself on, but just like kind of peacock a bit. Like, like it is at its base level, like putting on clothes is like the most animalistic thing we do. Whereas like the peacocking and like the showing off for a mate, it's like it's some primal ass shit putting on a fit.
Yeah.
Wait, but. Yeah, but like animals don't wear clothes.
But they do like they have, like,
The
a peacock has like
I guess
big,
that's
like,
true, yeah.
It's not clothes, but it is like it's getting the attention of a mate.
Yeah.
And making yourself feel like puff your chest out a little bit.
Yeah.
But this clip was like it was very heartwarming, to be honest. It's a woman interviewing a prisoner, or an ex-con. I forget, one way or the other.
Court's rude. Finally, court's rude. Guys in San Quentin could keep their clothes.
But then,
A few years later, they came up with this thing that we can't take the clothes from you, but you can't wear them anywhere. Police literally told me you can wear your street clothes in your cell, but when you step outside that cell, you got to have CDCR clothes on.
so when you had just your clothes and you could only wear them in the cell, were there any times that you just put them on to feel good?
I did. That's crazy you asked that. I did used to do that, man. I just get dressed up in my cell, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no big mirror, but look at myself in the mirror and then look at me and me prancing around in my cell with my little outfits on.
I think that's cool as fuck.
That is cool. That is cool.
I love the term "little outfits on."
It's like just like the like keeping like a piece of humanity.
Yeah.
All right, this is all I can do. This is all I can show. But like, makes you feel like a little bit of a person right
Wow,
now.
that's actually true. I remember like when I was in like 6th grade going to a soccer trial, my mom was like, this sounds fucked up. I guess maybe I was like 7th, 8th grade. She was like, you should put on like a little bit of makeup. And I was like, what? The fuck did you say to me? And she was like, you just are going to feel more confident if you look more put together. And like that really like ingrained that in me. Probably again, now that I'm saying it out loud, it like is not, it probably is not great to say to like a 6th grader. But so now it's like if I have to go to like, for all my soccer trials, I'll go like full face makeup. Like if we had a big game, I'll go like full face makeup. Like if I have an interview for something, even like if it was, I don't know, like I guess obviously an interview, but like there's certain things where it's like, or if I was gonna go like fight with a friend or something, I would put on so that I would like
Your war paint.
like my war paint or whatever.
I mean, that's probably the origin of war paint. Where like, you want to look more badass, you feel more confident.
I think the origin of war paint isn't that like sun camouflage and stuff.
No.
I think like eye black for like. I mean, do you really think
Like-
fucking lacrosse players need eye black? They put it on to feel cooler.
Oh,
But the origin of war paint is like they were using colors and shit. It wasn't.
yeah, but wasn't that like to camouflage?
But they were using like colors.
Oh.
It's not really camouflage. Yeah, like if you look at like a video of like the SEALs coming in at night right now, and they're all like they're in blackface. The troops are racist. But like if you like you know like the commercials like the SEAL like popping out of the water, like yeah, that's to conceal yourself. But if you look at like Native
Conceal.
American war,
Continue.
yeah, look at you think that was so he
Oh,
didn't get seen on the
what?
battlefield.
Well, there's also some like Native American.
I think Native American is the birth of war paint.
Yeah,
as
okay,
far
that's
as
true.
I
That's
know,
true.
at
And
least.
that's kind of like peacocking.
Yes,
Almost.
and I think that's just to be like you're going into battle. Might as well feel fucking pretty good.
So
feel confident.
true.
How did you not get that when I first said
Yeah,
it?
you said that, but sometimes again I'm just a little slow. Which also you didn't like when I did the processing problem, whatever, and you were like, "What is a processing problem?" But it's like, what do you think a processing problem is?
It's you have trouble processing.
Processing.
I understand that.
I just think I'm slow with everything.
Yeah, but like there's just already a word for it. Like it's just you're using too many words to describe a word that exists.
No, I think that there's a difference between a processing problem. I actually had a psychiatrist who diagnosed. She was like, I'm pretty sure that you have a processing issue, but like I'm not gonna dive into that. And I was like, well, that is your job. Can we go back to that?
You probably would be able to handle it.
I feel like that would like solve all my problems if we figured that out. Anyways,
So like sum up a processing problem in a word for me.
Well, so for example,
word.
when I was driving, like there would be like a red light, like it would change, but the changing of the lights, like I couldn't like figure that out. So I would just run every single red light because it'd be like.
So let's take you out of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay. There's this person, and they just every time they see a red light, they just run it. They're like, fuck it, I don't even get what this light means, and they just drive through.
Wait, what do you? Okay.
Like what would you call
I know
them?
what you're trying to get at. No. That's something because I know what a red light. I know what a red light is just a few seconds after. So like, and then like during soccer practices, it was really sad. Like sometimes my coach would have me like sit out a little bit so I could watch the drill so I could like get it, because if I was in the front of the line, like at first, like I would have like a panic attack and like I would screw it up every single time. So then after a while he'd be like, Jackie, like, you can watch this one for a little bit. It was so sad. And then testing, I was like the slowest test taker ever. Every single one of my teachers had to pull me aside and be like, have you gone tested for like something? Because like this is abnormally slow. Like no, I'm not. No, I swear to God.
You're not helping your game.
It's like I would do well, just slower. I guess so.
I got this problem. It's like every time I see a red light, I just press the gas harder. And I can't. When people explain things to me, I don't understand it. And tests take a really long time. So long that teachers have to pull me aside and ask if I need more time. My therapist told me it was a very difficult thing to explain, so we're just going to skip it all together.
No. You're taking that all out of context. Maybe that was exactly.
I'm putting it into context for you because you have a hard time processing it.
No. But like, also, if you do see me cut cameras, like it is like it's like 2 seconds later that like when you guys say something, I'll just like have it on the one person until like it takes me a while. But no. I'm not. You know what you're getting at.
No, I'm not getting anything. I'm just stating facts. Like the sun's out. It's daytime.
I can see how you could take my words and twist them a little bit. So it's, I don't know.
This is what the mainstream media does. They just take my words and they twist them up on me.
That's like exactly what I said. I think actually I have a theory, like if I were to go and get like a brain scan, they would be like, it is crazy that you made it this far in life. Because I really think like in school, I would work. Yeah. No, and everything I say is just going to make it worse.
Please proceed.
Just like I would always have to like go in like every single day at lunch, go in after school, like to the teachers to be like I would never pay attention in class. I would just have to teach myself like everything after because I was just like, I just didn't get it. I could have like a learning disability. No, I'm saying it out loud. But I would love to get a brain scan one day just to be like.
I've talked about it before on here.
You're not too far off either.
Oh no,
yeah.
You got tested twice, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
But also a pivotal moment of my life was I was watching Boy Meets World, and the oldest brother, Eric, I think his name was, who's not the brightest bulb, and he gets he's part of a sleep study, and he gets a brain scan, and I think the sleep study happened at school, which is bizarre, but they do a brain scan and they finish, and the doctors are like, we've never seen anything like this before. Like, you showed no brain activity your entire sleep. And I was like, that's what I do. like it was like you didn't have any dreams, you didn't have any thoughts, you didn't have anything. And like I was like a kid. I was probably early teens. And like not even early teens.
Like you've never like had dreams really?
I had them very, very, very sparingly. But I was like, yeah, I don't do that either. Am I like the big dumb brother?
Isn't that a sign of like a sociopath or something?
Probably.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that.
You would doubt I'm a sociopath?
Would you doubt that you're a sociopath?
I think I'd
Actually,
doubt
more
it.
and more, I'm like, no.
I
think you're fine.
I think I would doubt that I'm a sociopath.
Pavs and I were talking about.
I cried on a stream the other day.
That is actually true. Yeah, actually, it is true. I feel like from face value, I'm like, this guy has no emotions or whatever, and then like, you're actually.
And this is probably pretty sociopathic. I turn on the emotions I'm supposed to have.
No, that is definition. You mean what I just said?
I know.
Like, no, I'm not a sociopath.
I know. But like, I'm just like, okay, you're supposed to be sad right now, I said.
That is crazy. Do you have thoughts of killing people too?
No. Not all
Just
the time.
yourself. Pabs, what you got?
Well,
what issues do you have?
What dreams
We
do I
actually
have?
no
What issues do I have?
We actually talked about Pabs and I are trying to work on our awkwardness.
Mm-hmm. It's not going well, bro. It's gotten fucking so much worse ever since we started.
I know.
talking
You
about
can't
it.
you can't admit it, or else it's
Yeah,
just like
no.
it's worse.
We-
We looked it up on Google how to not be awkward.
Watching tutorials.
So it's
Nothing's
like,
helping.
yeah.
What's tip one?
It was like just like maintain eye contact and everything.
Ah,
But like
yeah.
eye contact is something. It's like once you say it, then like you can't.
Holding back intrusive thoughts is like another one.
I'd argue, don't do that. I think that's a better way to. It kind of just puts it out there. Like,
Yeah.
Like, this is who I am. You're either gonna like it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'd be cool if I was just like cool. Like it'd be chill if like, I wasn't like if I like didn't have to be like no like you this conversation is gonna make you uncomfortable. Like I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. Like
I will say something in the beginning of a conversation. I was like, I didn't like that, and then the conversation will go on 30 minutes, and I won't nothing will really go back to me because all I'm thinking about is that first thing that I said. So I'm just nodding yes and no's for the rest of the conversation, just thinking about that first thing. That I
But
said.
here's the thing.
I'll just
with
like
that.
nix a conversation. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, you're okay.
I only do that with people I'm not comfortable with, like people that I'm not close friends with.
But I think the problem is that everyone has told you that that's weird.
Yeah.
That's not weird. That's fucking a normal reaction. That's how people are like, fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know why I should have said that. Fuck. Like, that's normal. That's not weird. That's very normal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you ever I mean, this is so common. You said you did. Like, you think about something you did earlier that day, and you'll just be like walking there, so you're like, motherfucker, like say it out loud.
Yeah.
You have to like get it out,
You have
like
to, like,
almost
get it,
like
like,
fuck.
That's
Yeah.
like, dude, TikTok is like, you guys fucking be like, oh, yeah, like, you guys ever, like, regret saying something?
Yeah, that's so true.
That's you have social whatever anxiety
Yeah.
disorder. Like, no, dude, yeah, I regret saying that. I couldn't get out of my head. It was fucking awkward. That's a regular reaction to saying something weird.
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah.
So I think that, yeah.
Other than the processing problem, I'm completely normal. But I will like nix a conversation. Like if I say one thing bad, I'll be like, I'm just gonna be awkward like throughout this whole situation. I'll be like, oh, I have to go or something like that. If I'm like just feeling like I will get out of a conversation because I'll be like, there's no way I can turn this around right now.
See,
It's
I'm like,
over early.
Yeah.
I'll just play chicken where I'll just like, I'll sit on the phone in silence.
Yeah, but that's
And you'll go, all right.
doesn't
so-
that make you want to crawl out of your skin?
Kind of until I just let myself drown in it. Like,
Sociopath.
like at first I'm like, oh, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird. And I'm like, whatever, just watch TV. And then
You
I
are
was
like very comfortable with silence.
I prefer it.
Yeah.
It is. It's actually like, I'm glad you guys are sitting here because I was like, I don't know what we're going to do on this podcast. I'm going to say like 3 things and I'll be done. I only talk when prompted. I'm fine shutting off.
That's great. I only talk when prompted. That's very funny.
It makes me like feel bad about talking to you off air ever. Like I'm like, he doesn't want to be doing this right now. Which is too bad. I respect it. Like I'm like, I don't have to talk to him right now.
There was a thing the other day where like, I was talking to Kevin and I accidentally hit my phone to the left, and you know how they have like those news stories, and like you used to scroll to the left, there's, like,
Yeah.
the news thing, and like the top story was like, I screenshotted it because I was like here because Kevin and I are gonna get fired this year, and I didn't screenshot. I just screenshot and just sent it to Kevin. 3 Irish islands will pay you over $86,000 to move there. And I was like, this is all I'm walking in the negotiations with. Like, they're going to fucking pay me to do what I actually want to do. So, so you guys better beat the Irish Islands.
That'd be sick.
This fucking show's over. I'm going to live with a donkey on an island.
I feel like we don't know how to compete with that. I actually remember when, like, I first, like, moved here, when I was first an intern, like, everyone was in the room, and then everyone just left, and it was just you and me in the room, and I was like, fuck. And I think I, like, brought up something. I was like, so, like, how's it going? And you were just like, good. I was so scared of you. I was like, never, ever talk to him ever again. But it was good. It was just like, I was just like, I don't have to bring anything up. Like, he doesn't, like, he's fine with silence. But I was so scared of you.
You're making me sound like an asshole. I'm not an asshole.
No. You were very nice, but, like, it was just like,
You cringe at everything that you say. And I remember times as an intern, I would like go home and be like, fucking, I was the cringiest as possible today. I'm like, never. I don't think I'm ever going to speak ever again. I would be like, I'm never speaking ever again. Like, hold yourself to it. And I'd walk in the next morning and just tell everybody about my night. Like, why'd you do it again? I did
like, over 2.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing before we do Am I the Asshole? I don't know how this came up today, but a thought that popped into my mind. What is the, like, one line that everyone should have in their dating profile if it's accurate?
Oh, that's a good
one. And I obviously have a line that I thought, like, would be like the most appealing thing to me.
Yeah.
Is if like I'm reading a dating profile and all this stuff, and if it said, if the about me was just everything I like the appropriate amount.
Oh, that's good.
There are people now who just like things, and I'm sure it's been forever. It's just like it's just more out there now, but just such a bizarre amount. Where you can't just be like, and I understand this sounds weird coming from someone who just watched 25 hours of Fast and Furious, but like I don't do that in my spare
Sour Patch
time.
Kids you have tattooed on you.
All of these things I did on cameras. Like if you're just regularly hanging out with me, anything you bring up that I like it the appropriate amount. It's not gonna be weird. You're not gonna like walk into the house one day and see me like crying or masturbating to Fast and Furious. I just like it as much as a normal person should like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want in the profile to say everything I like.
About me.
I like.
Everything I like the appropriate amount.
Yeah.
Everything I hate the appropriate amount. Nothing consumes me. I'm just a normal person.
That's good.
I do like that a lot.
I would say
I have always wanted to like something a lot, though. Like, I've never been able to land on it. Like, I like something, and I'm like, I like it. I don't love anything specifically, but I've always been jealous of those people that are, like, obsessed with something.
I pity them.
Really?
Yeah. To be, like, that obsessed with one thing.
I guess, like, when it becomes your entire life, that's, like Disney adults. Like, that's gross.
Yeah.
And anything to that level, but, like you really, really love Fast and Furious.
I really, really like Fast and
You
Furious.
really, really like Fast and Furious. I don't think I really, really like anything specifically.
I will say, real quick, points against me for processing problem is I'm not, like, really good at anything. I'm not, like, really, you know how, like, sometimes it's, like, when you're lacking somewhere else, like, you're really good, like, piano or something like that. Like, I'm not, now it's just sadder when I say it again, but I'm not, like, really good. Like, I don't have any really, like, big loves or anything like that either.
But I think that's normal, too. I think it's very normal to be not very good at anything, and you don't really care about anything that much, and then you just die. Yeah,
but does that make us less interesting people?
I don't think so. I think it makes you less interesting when it's like
your one thing is
your
obsessed
one
with
thing.
One thing. I agree with that completely.
When it's like,
Like,
I know. I like a lot of stuff.
Every book written about somebody, every movie written about somebody, it's like Mozart, probably pretty interesting guy.
For a minute.
Actually, probably not.
Yeah.
Like, probably fucking miserable.
Like, by halfway through dinner, you'd be like, enough with the fucking music, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what else is going on?
When I was reading up on how to be less awkward.
It's like a Mozart, bitch.
When I was reading up on how to be less awkward when we were doing that study day, it was have a little bit of interest in everything and not just one thing. And that's why you'll be able to make conversation with anybody.
So we're actually
Jack of all trades, master of none. That's the move.
Yeah.
We're pretty cool then.
Yeah, you guys are all set. Stop looking at TikTok.
It's Google.
You could scroll through TikTok for an hour
TikTok
and be
thing,
diagnosed with 6 different things.
Yeah, that's so true. Wait, I'm trying to think though of dating profile stuff. If they don't have like a joke anywhere, like in
I
their
would not
whatever.
make a joke in the dating profile.
No, but like I don't want them to take themselves too seriously. Like, but it doesn't have to be like a cheesy joke. Just like something that's like, just I don't want it to be like if it's like your love, like what do you love? Like they're like hiking, like
Nothing.
reading a book.
The answer should be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's a bad example because like, but like if you're taking the prompts or anything too seriously, I'm like, red
What
flag.
if it's like love? Hopefully you.
No. If it's in a
My
funny
answer
way.
is no.
If it's in a funny way. If it's like, I don't know.
I would never go for a joke. I would
Really?
No.
never write
That's
a joke.
too high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
You got to get to the table and then we can talk. But like on a like, it does. It's the same thing with texting and shit. Like it might not land.
Yeah.
You might not get my tone. I'd rather just like play it straight.
So you're just having.
Get to the table and then we'll work out.
But I don't know if you're gonna get to the table if it's like you. I guess yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I take it like.
I have a better chance of getting to the table playing it straight. I think.
Okay.
Not too straight, but just like I'm not gonna be like here. I'm gonna be funny here.
Yeah.
I would
And then you get to the table. All right, fucking funny guy, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Make me laugh.
That's true.
This is gonna be date 3. I'm gonna make you laugh.
If someone was making a jokes in a dating profile, I'd be like, oh, they're like the
Yeah.
person that like always has to be on and
Yeah.
is always putting on a show, and like that's not interesting.
There was a few guys who like in their profile it'd be like, I promise like I'll make you laugh or something like that, and I almost wanted to go on the date with them because I was like, I want to see anybody who has on the profile is not gonna be funny. So it's like I want to see like,
This is my point.
and then I
Yeah.
want to not laugh at all the entire time. I don't know why. I just like really wanted to like destroy them and be like, you're not fucking funny.
Just so you know, I hang out with professional funny people all day. Not a career for you.
Take it out your profile.
I don't even mean us. I mean comedians.
How do you
You
feel
are
about a
professionally
guy,
funny. You guys
Jackie? Quick question on dating apps. Guy that like whenever I had a dating profile, I never had a solo picture. I think that's an insane person move for a guy to have a solo picture.
What? No, I hate it when there's not solo pictures because then you're like, who the fuck are you?
But you're just the same guy in every picture.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. A
no,
solo
no.
picture is fucking
That's
insane.
making me like do Where's Waldo on your profile. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
It an all
I
white.
don't know if I could give you a solo picture right now.
Yeah.
Like I have.
Yeah, you have plenty.
But like again, it's weird again with this job. But like if I was just like, if it was up to me, if I was a regular person with a regular job, and I would have for sure no solo pictures on my phone.
No, I actually if they don't have any
Got a
solo
picture on my Instagram.
no, if they don't have any solo pictures, I'm it's like homework. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not scrolling through and trying to figure out who you are. All like white guys look the same too, so it's like I'm not like I don't know who you are. You look the same as your friend. Like I'm not gonna do that.
But if they don't have solo pictures, that means they're the kind of person who's like, here, take a picture of me real quick.
No, it's just like cool. It means that you have a girl in your life, either a sister, a mom, an ex-girlfriend, or something.
I
your
would
boy
never ask
took
my
it?
sister or my mom to take a picture of me.
What?
I would never ask my sister or my mom to take a picture of me.
Okay, but you don't have to ask. It means that they like sometimes I'll just take pictures of people just because I'm like we all should have photos of each other.
I said that back in the pandemic. You should take more random captions, random shots of your friends, and then just text them to them. I haven't stuck with it, but I agree with it, but in practice, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. We tried that out. You took like 20.
did.
I took 0.
We had a deal that it was like I'll take pictures of you, you take pictures of me. I have so many pictures of you that
I never
you
took
like
one.
do post.
I think
don't
that's weird if I'm just pulling out of camera and someone else can see it. And I'm like, okay, I have to explain this. This is
I know,
a
but
deal.
you have a professional camera.
That is
so
true.
it's like it
Yeah.
would be so in like I'm asking you and like I will give you the pictures of yourself.
Yeah.
And like that's what a deal is. And I'm asking you to take pictures of me. It's not like
You're
creepy.
violating the terms of our phone.
And so I'm not taking any more photos of you.
No, yeah, that died a while ago.
Anyways, I do not agree with you guys on that.
Okay.
And I actually have talked to other girls who say the same thing. They're like, it's too much work.
This is never a situation I'm going to find myself in, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
Dating apps is, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voicemails are brought to you by Pirate Water. Attention, all pirates, all partiers, and all ragers. Again, I already went Irish with it. Introducing Pirate Water from the creators of Four Loko and Mamitas. It's a 16-ounce can, ready-to-drink malt beverage with 10% alcohol, and all you need for a good time. You need a can of Pirate Water, you need a fellow with an Irish accent. Pirate water comes in margarita. It comes in Sex on the Beach, Bahama Mama, and the Miami Vice. If you're looking for a good time this summer, be it at my pool, be it at the beach, be it at the barbecue, the cookout, wherever it may be, lads, you need a can of pirate water. Get yourself pegged. Go to drinkpiratewater.com and find pirate water in a location nearest you. Or you can order it on GoPuff. GoPuff will bring it right to your door if that's what you wish. drinkpiratewater.com. Find pirate water at a location near you.
Okay, so here's an issue that's happening in real time right now to me currently. The targeted posts from me on Instagram, I'm starting to get... I'm getting posts from an account called ADHD memes. What the hell is even that? They're diagnosed. What the hell is even that? So I guess just my question is like, what's something that has been like an eye opener for you? I don't have ADHD, if that's not clear. But what's a suggested post that you've gotten that has been like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You can even visit that. What's been eye-opening is this conversation that we just had before, diagnosing me.
The Hulu prep ones get me.
The Hulu prep?
Hulu, like during commercial breaks. Again, I have commercials on Hulu. I like commercials. I miss commercials.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I appreciate the time to look at my phone or do whatever I want to do as a break in the show.
Oh, yeah.
But I get
Okay.
a lot of commercials for prep.
Okay. That's right, you've said that.
Where I think Kevin said on the show, he said it, he gets them too, so that was a big relief for me. But like, there's an overt amount of prep commercials for me.
Yeah. That makes sense for you.
Does it?
I can see how
like, this guy watches a lot of Modern Family.
Yeah. And like if they're picking up, it makes sense if Kevin has it too, because if like based on what you guys talk about every single day on the podcast, if they're picking up from
you guys
the
are
phones,
gonna need this.
Yeah.
I don't think how can you do ADD ads on Instagram or on any social media? Like
I get those a lot.
that's all everyone.
I've
Everyone should have
gotten
that.
them. Yeah.
Like I've
done
never
that.
watched a story ever in my life. It's all I do on Instagram is watch stories, but I've never watched a story. I just
Click. Yeah.
click. Like, does anybody watch stories?
I will never
I
go
do.
past 2 seconds on a story.
You watch stories? It's such a jarring, like, not pleasant experience.
It's not a pleasant experience
Yeah.
at all. But I do it every once in a while. I do it if I've already looked at everything else. And like,
But do you scroll on Instagram?
No, not. I mean, every once in a while. Like again, like if I'm like sitting.
What is Instagram for?
Instagram is for when you cannot use audio anymore. Like you're in a room with people and you can't go on TikTok, and so then you just need something that's like inaudible, and you've already gone through Twitter, and now you've got to go through Instagram to entertain yourself.
So
somehow.
Instagram's third on the list.
So Instagram is, I think, third on the list. Of
But
like,
it's arguably or inarguably, well, not TikTok probably beat it now, but like it was the most used app. Right?
yeah.
So
they
everyone's
fumbled the
just
bag.
using it to do nothing.
Yeah, I think so. Like if you guys are recording and I'm like, not that I'm going on Instagram when you guys are recording, so
You
like,
surely are.
no. But like every once in a while, like, I'll be like, okay, I got to do something like inaudible, and so
That is
It'll
the
be
depressing
mindless.
life of podcasters when you realize that you are the focal point of no one's attention.
no. That's also, I also
At
like,
best, they're focusing on the road.
but I am listening to you
And-
guys. Like I'm just scrolling, but like it's
Jackie,
the-
like 3 times in the last 2 weeks, we've been like, Jackie, what do you think? And you're like, oh, I wasn't listening.
that's when I'm working. There's a difference of when I'm working and if I'm listening and I'm scrolling, I'm actually listening better. ADHD maybe.
But
Maybe I should be getting the whatevers.
I'd argue you're not listening better.
I don't know. I'm not a very good listener because
I'm better driving when I'm drunk. Like,
I think like the listening could be part of the processing problem too.
yeah.
And the fact that I'm already gonna listen again in an hour or something. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like self-preservation. Like I can't be listening all ears,
I get it.
all
You
hours.
don't want to hate us more than
Yeah, exactly. No. But I
I
do.
don't understand how you guys don't.
But I do
despise
enjoy.
us.
And then like when I'm editing, I'll be going back. I'll be like, wait, this was really funny. Like, how did I not realize that this was going on? If it makes you feel any better.
Sure.
I enjoy the podcast that I own.
Enjoy the podcast I'm paid to listen to. If they didn't pay me, I probably wouldn't tune in. But
No, I was a listener before. I was a listener.
I've mentioned the prep enough that on this show that I think people probably knew that was going to be an answer. But yeah, it's prep. My Instagram ads are just all things I'm going to buy. My Instagram ads are all shoes and like it's all very superficial. It's all targeted to an exceptionally narcissistic person where it's like, hey, your back's fucked up. What about this? So I bought that neck thing, and then it's like, what about your skin? And then it's, you can lose weight. I'll sleep in a sleeping bag. So I bought
how's the face thing going?
you tell me.
You haven't tried it yet?
No, not great.
Wait, what is the face thing supposed to do again?
I don't know. Infrared light. They say that, and I'm just like, whoa.
You have great skin.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I guess it is working.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an infrared thing. You've always.
I drink a lot of water.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the comments have been being like, Feits' skin is glowing. There was more in the Chris Hemsworth TikTok thing.
So.
But you should know that.
In that case, full recommendation for whatever the fuck it was.
Okay.
Omni something infrared mask.
Yeah, maybe that is actually.
Next voicemail. I have a question. What's more American than a bald eagle? The 4th of July is almost here, and that means a couple things. It means barbecues, it means pool parties, but last but not least, it means glizzies. And it just so happens that today's sponsor of the show, Manscaped, are making sure all of the glizzy gladiators across the nation are groomed for battle on America's birthday. It's only right to start with America's favorite, the Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, which I need now, which is a really depressing thing. I have to pluck nose hairs. It's a fucking nightmare. But not with the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. Crop Preserver ball deodorant, you'll also get that, and Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. First off, the Lawnmower 4.0. You can call yourself an American without a lawnmower? I don't think so. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to the advanced skin-safe technology. I can attest to that. There's nothing worse than looking like you got bit by a snake on your penis when you're done shaving. The advanced skincare safe technology, I am accident-free since I've switched over. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 400K LED spotlight because sometimes you're trimming in areas that the sun don't shine really don't. I think people use that to refer to the larger area, but there are definite areas, even when the area is exposed, that the sun doesn't shine. The trimmer is designed to be for below the belt, but has been known to carve out exquisite 4th of July mullets as well. Crop Preserver ball deodorant and Crop Reviver ball toner will change the way you approach your hygiene routine. These bad boys go together better than Maverick and Goose. Manscaped even threw in their 2 free gifts, a Performance Package 4.0, anti-chafing boxers, and the Shed travel bag. Bring your crotch comfort to another level. And my diehard patriots who want to rock dirty stash or goatee by the pool, look no further than Manscaped's brand new Beard Hedge Pro Kit. Introducing the Beard Hedger Trimmer, you'll look like the total American dream. Take your freedom bells to the next level by going to manscaped.com and getting 20% off with free shipping with our code KFC. That's manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with discount code KFC. Get your independence back this Independence Day and unlock your confidence with Manscaped.
What up, KFC? Jackie, Feits, the crew. Got an interesting fun fact to you guys today and a question off of it. So when I was in high school, I moved to this tiny little town that nobody had ever heard of before called Bound Brook, New Jersey. And nobody knew anything about it because nothing ever happened there. But my dad was the minister in town, and I learned that one claim to fame that this tiny little town had was that the graham cracker was invented there. And if you don't know the story of the graham cracker, let me tell you. It was the minister of the Presbyterian Church, and he was upset that the kids in town were having too much sex, getting too frisky, too much business. And he attributed this to all the spicy and exotic food that they were consuming. All the sugar and spices were riling these kids up. So he invented a tasteless, bland food to quell the sexual urges of the teens in town, and therefore the graham cracker was born. And so my question to you off of that is, if you had to try and sell a food as a cure to something that is ridiculous as that, what food would you try and sell, and what ailment or pet peeve of yours would that food get rid of? Thanks a lot.
That is fucking perfect.
That was a really fun fact.
If that was it Bound Bridge, New Jersey?
Yeah, I believe.
Bound Brook, New Jersey. That is arguably the most perfect fact we've ever been given. Because if you were like that all checks out. Mm-hmm. I believe every single thing said there. I believe it works.
Yeah.
The graham cracker is such a piece of shit. It makes you not horny.
I think that graham crackers are underrated. The best snack.
Graham crackers are garbage.
Wait, have you ever tried crushed up graham crackers in milk? It is the best snack ever.
No, but that doesn't count.
What do you mean?
You're changing he invented just the graham cracker. Sure, I mean anything you can add to something and it becomes good. Just the graham cracker is garbage. It's I don't think I'm saying anything particularly revelatory here. Everyone's like, yeah, no shit, we don't eat them. They're my dad likes to snack on graham crackers. Mm-hmm. So every night, whether we're watching a game, movie, whatever, he'll come back from the kitchen, box of graham crackers, and I'll be like, you want graham cracker? I've never said yes once in my life.
And now you're just gonna think of your parents' sex life is probably just dead.
It is.
Your mom started sneaking chili sauce.
You want a flaming hot? That's fucking perfect.
That is a really fun fact.
It is.
I have a fun fact.
Your mouth's all dry. It's not tasty. Mm. It's not. It's a mess. There's nothing redeeming about a graham cracker.
I really like a graham cracker.
Just a graham. Again, I'll fuck with a s'more on a nice summer night. But I like the fucking marshmallow. I like the chocolate. Mm. They're just a graham cracker. Sure, you can add things to it, make it good. Just a graham cracker. You'll eat just that.
I would never go out of my way for that. But I would never, if I am eating a graham cracker, I feel like it's like pretzels where I'm always pleasantly surprised. I'm like, this is really good.
Pretzels have, I don't know, pretzels are easier to eat, too. Like a graham cracker, you have one bite, you need a whole glass of water.
I know, I wonder if it's the thing, saltines, where, you can only eat 7 before you can only eat 7, whatever. Have you ever tried that?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I tried it every single day at lunch.
Yeah.
That cinnamon challenge, come on.
I have another fun fact.
What do you got?
So the reason why we like sparkly things and glitter and diamonds and everything is because we are
Slaves to
programmed.
marketing.
What? No.
Slaves to marketing.
We're programmed to look for water or whatever, and so the glistening is why we like that. I am not explaining that well.
I kind of get what you're
but
saying.
you know what I mean. It's like diamonds kind of look like the water.
I get
so
that.
we're programmed to whatever. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's a good fun fact.
Yeah, this is a good fun fact. What was it JFK said, when you're surrounded by salt water, you're a different person? I'm gonna see what the quote was. Going to high school in Rhode Island, everyone had it as their AIM profile or Facebook thing. I really don't know why it is that all of us are so committed to the sea, except I think it's because in addition to the fact that the sea changes and the light changes and ships change, it's because we all came from the sea. And it's an interesting biological fact that all of us have in our veins the exact same percentage of salt in our blood that exists in the ocean. Didn't know that, fun fact.
Oh.
And therefore, we have salt in our blood and our sweat and our tears. We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the ocean, whether it's to sail or to watch it, we are going back to whence we came.
Whoa.
Like that.
That was deep.
That's the kind of shit presidents used to say.
Yeah. Oh my god, I had a dream. That is interesting. That I feel like I'm not gonna get into it. It's a whole that just reminds me of whole worldly stuff. Yeah. But that goes to this isn't real.
Worldly stuff?
It just I just have a theory, obviously, that this isn't real.
Yeah. I get that theory to an extent, because nothing's is real.
Everything's just
real.
everything has the same patterns.
We're on different things.
We're on different things. We're on different
wavelengths.
I'm not saying that's not real, but I just think that it's like the Fibonacci sequence like thing. It's like when you really look at everything, like everything just has the same patterns. I'm not gonna get into it, but that just goes with my theory. That it's like the fact that it like we're the same amount of salt water as the ocean I just don't think it's a coincidence.
See, my thing that this isn't real is it's just like my thing is right. This isn't real.
No, it's not real.
But it is real. It's just my real is very different than your real. So like this real doesn't exist anywhere outside of my head.
You think this is just your own reality?
Like how I feel about the show, how I think this show went, how I think things like that. They're only real to me.
Gotcha.
So it's not actually real.
That is true. I in the sense of like you create like your own reality. Like if you think that somebody hates you, then they hate you because even if they don't hate you, but like if you think that they hate you, then like they might as well just hate you.
Yes.
Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you really hate me, and they're like, no, I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, well, you do.
Yeah. And in that sense, it's like manifesting.
So it's not real.
In shit.
It's real.
Yeah. In that sense, like manifesting shit makes sense because it's like if you think that somebody hates you, and then, but they don't actually hate you, but then you act as if they hate you, then they're gonna start hating you because you're gonna be cold to them, and like then you just create like your own like reality in that sense.
Yeah. So reality is it's real. It's just everyone's is individualized.
I gotcha.
I feel like you just keep feeling like
I have no thoughts on this. I wake up and this is my world, and I've never thought any more into that. I think everything is really, really real. I'm just like the most like I don't know. Never really thought into that. You really like talking about it because it comes up. Jackie has 2 drinks, and she's like, "Let me tell you about my theory." You guys think this is real? Nope.
I have to shut up about it, but like I want you to know I'm bringing it up more because I'm inching closer and closer into my mental breakdown, my psychotic break. Like I give myself 3 years.
3?
If I do drugs, 2.
But to answer the question, one thing that cures one ailment is very easy. It is a meatball sub cures a hangover. Meatball sub from Subway cures a hangover. Hearty Italian, American cheese, meatball sub. You're golden. That it is the most tried and true hangover cure I've ever had. All right, let's get to Stuff Island.
Yeah.
Stuff Island is on the show. It gets no better than has been thus far. Tommy and Chris, welcome to the show. I have an exceptionally long to-do list. I have been living in my apartment for 3 years. I still have not really technically moved in. I have pictures all over the floors. I have unpacked boxes all over the place. We all have a long, nagging home to-do list that we keep putting off, some of us for 3 years, and it's full of annoying things that need to be fixed. A dripping dishwasher, a hole in the drywall, or a dryer not drying. I actually need to fix my washing machine as well. And I need to change a bunch of lights because I've been there so long that I have not moved in, but all the lights on my ceiling are basically out. When I walk in and flip the light switch, it's basically a room of darkness. Introducing Frontdoor, the new one-stop home repair and maintenance app. Wouldn't it feel great to just get it all done? Now you can, and it's easier than ever. Frontdoor lets you video chat with experts in real time so you can diagnose the problem faster, sometimes fix it yourself on the video chat, or Frontdoor will send you a list of vetted and trusted pros to help come out and fix the problem. With Frontdoor membership, it's easy to cross things off your home to-do list and enjoy that feeling of done. As someone who procrastinates nonstop, once it's done, there's absolutely nothing better. You feel so relieved, and it's usually so easy. Download the app and get a free video chat today. Go to Frontdoor, get the app. I could have in the shower, but I think I'm too old to jerk off in the shower.
Do they still have the shit shelf over there?
What's that?
The shit shelf?
What's that?
Amsterdam, when I was there, was like they were making toilets where there's no water that you shit into. You shit on like it's still like a toilet, but you shit onto like a platform and then water rushes it down into the front.
Nah, we didn't have that. We had a regular old toilet.
It's insane.
They got McDonald's over there?
Dude, I can't even tell you. Like, you don't realize how much work water's doing to cover up the smell of shit.
No, I do. I sold kayaks.
Dutch toilets, and I mean, I didn't know what to Google, so I just said Amsterdam toilet shelf, and that's Dutch toilets and the poop shelf.
Yes.
The purpose of the shelf is inspection, Wait a minute, you might have been using the fucking shelf wrong. Let's see.
No, there's
shouldn't be
there's
shitting on
no
the shelf.
water to shit into unless you put your asshole all the way at the front of the
sitting
toilet.
on a toilet still?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a toilet
So it's a
seat.
dry toilet.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
The water rushes down from the tank into the front. Like in the very front, there's a little like hole, like a regular like what you'd flush shit down.
Okay.
But the shelf itself is just dry.
So you're basically just shitting into a dry toilet.
Yes.
Jesus, dude.
It's
Does it save
insane.
water or something?
I would guess so. I guess
No splashback, I guess. I don't know.
Dude,
I like
it
flashback.
You like the splashback?
Yeah, I like it too. It's like a bidet if you don't have one.
It's shit and piss water, guys.
I know, but there's also to that point
You
of
like a bidet.
No, it is.
I hate when me and O'Connor are like,
You're the same person.
No,
there are definitely times where I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like, thank God, the adults over here don't want piss blowing up their butt.
no, you guys weren't in here. Me and O'Connor were just talking about what we ate last night. And it was like, we weren't even on the podcast. I was like, what'd you eat in your sleep last night?
How about you? I'll one up you, bro.
I had lunch, cart chicken, and rice. No, but dude, to that point we were saying earlier about like things where you feel athletic in weird situations. It's like when you fire off a dump and water splashes back up, you're like, it's like doing a perfect cannonball.
Also,
what?
like it like
Just an angel kiss to your butthole. Like,
Yeah.
it's like that Cheerios commercial where the milk goes. Boop, a perfect drop, and it just goes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kisses your gnocchi.
That's a great reference.
If you don't have a fucking bidet, grow up, get real.
Yeah.
I don't know how Americans are not washing their bun every day.
I've never used one once.
Oh,
Scared I'll drown. I'm kidding about that, but I'm not kidding about never using it.
Imagine
Never
you
used
will
one.
He's
love
on a bidet and he's just water's coming out his mouth. I told you.
I didn't turn it off.
Yeah, no. It does grow. It does grow on you. I've like reached a point now where if I'm in a hotel and I'm shitting and I
gross.
reach for the thing
Yeah.
and it's not there and I'm like, ugh.
Really?
well, then you got to water up all the paper, and then you get fucking. cotton.
It is like Pandora's box. Yeah, like you go. It's like the Matrix. You know, once you go over that, once you get used to a bidet, all of a sudden you got to go back to it without it.
I don't like
Plus,
it.
if your butthole's a little itchy, that hose is nice.
Again, don't need to hear that.
Nice. The faces I'm making on the toilet are insane.
The way you just open your legs a little.
that face right there.
Chris,
Was crazy.
He looked at his leg.
Dude, you have a whole Twitter guy that just says Chris O'Connor coming, and it's that face.
Yeah.
He's got a Twitter troll that just says Chris O'Connor coming, and he posts on everything he says Chris O'Connor coming. It just goes.
Really?
Yeah,
You made it, babe. That's how you know. The bidet is. It's weird that it's not in our culture. I don't know
It's
why.
crazy.
Like,
It's
what,
crazy.
what is the barrier? I know it's kind of been accepted more recently.
I would say ignorance, but also it's the plumbing situation in Europe is so entirely different. They run the water systems in like Italy go like underneath the cities, and they run the flow of the water into the they do. They like all the
Where do you think our plumbing is?
No, I know,
Above
but
the
no,
city?
we drive
Those
it.
are power lines.
We drive it from the water. It's like their cities are underneath the water, so I think they have more access, and it's just more part of their
Just more
culture.
leisurely people.
Yeah, but they have 2 toilets. We don't have fucking space for
But
2
this is what I mean,
toilets.
don't.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well, maybe you do, millionaire. But let me tell you something.
Except for like New York City, everywhere in America, you can put the toilet next to a toilet. Hey, doesn't it make you feel like there's something going on with big toilet? Like they're
Holding
they're
them
trying
down?
to stop the bidet. You would
No,
think
it's
that it
just-
would just become like
No, because-
it's just like evolution. Like we got better at cleaning our asses. Back in the day, you used to just shit into a shelf,
Yeah.
and then eventually there was water in the
Yeah.
toilet, and then eventually you have a bidet. But America just seems to stop at
Yeah.
dry
You're
toilet
right.
paper.
It's very strange.
No, because we're driven people, dude. We don't sit around and wash our buttholes with water.
You just
You shit, you
praise
wipe, and you
wash-
get to fucking work.
That's
dude.
right.
well, that's why you have an
That's
itchy
right.
ass.
Put your head down.
You've been all
head
day at
Ooh,
work. You're
you're a
itchy
dirty
ass 'cause
ass.
it's bacterial.
We're chopping wood.
Yeah.
The nation of itchy assholes. And guess what?
Itchy assholes.
You want to get motivated?
That actually might be the thing. They're like, if
You
they
think
get
we
back
built
here in
the
the ass, they'll get the fucking
transcontinental
work.
railroad?
You walk faster. You do work faster because your butt's infected. Holy shit, this is it.
Yeah. Feels like there's a monster nipping at your hand.
Well, that's why I'm so peaceful these days. I'm washing my can.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, you gotta. Maybe it's gonna ruin us.
I'm
Maybe
fucked
it's a
up.
sign
All right, big thanks for watching. If you made it through this whole episode, that means you should be subscribed. There's so many of you out there who watch and don't subscribe, so make sure you are a KFC Radio subscriber. Make sure you get all the content when it drops. Click that button now.
I have 9 fingers. I'm still subscribed. It's that easy.